Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, so I did a video earlier with one of the two bills going through Congress right now, the House of Representatives specifically. It's H.R. 8, okay? That is the bill that has to do with transfers and redefining transfers and all the different pieces of gun control on that aspect. Now, I'm going to do a second video tonight about 1446. Now, this is the second bill that they're putting through. They're basically running both bills through a very subversive manner to get it to the floor, to get it through. And the bill's going to take place next week. The vote will take place next week. Now, essentially, 1446 is all about the NICS background check and a very nuanced piece of the NICS background check, specifically around holds. Now, hang in here. This is going to take about a 4 to a 5.5 minute video, so stay to the end because there's very important information about this and how we can make an impact. So, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. If you stumbled across this just because you are interested in the gun control debate, thank you for stopping by. If it works, we're trying to earn your subscription. We're getting to a 350,000 subscriber goal by January 1st that we all set together with other subscribers. So if it works and we earn your subscription, please hit that button and hopefully we can help you out in the next videos. And if not, maybe we will earn that subscription later on. Now, if you need ammo, we've got it in the newsletter below. It's free. Every Friday and Tuesday, I send out ammo links to you guys to your inbox just in case you need something. So, enough of that. Let's get to the actual point of what we're talking about. So, 1446. 1446 is specifically about the NICS background check system. My own little disclaimer. I cannot read the bill on this yet. The bill is not even published on congress.gov, yet it's about to go down for vote, which to me sounds twisted and subversive. That's because it is, but whatever. So 1446 is heading to the floor. Now, what does 1446 actually do within that NICS system? Okay, so the NICS system is the background check. Anytime you fill out a 4473 for a firearms purchase, you will get an FBI background check, and that's the system they're calling. It's called NICS, okay? So there's 3 different things that you can get in a response to an FBI background check, the NICS system. You can get an approved, you can get a denied, or you can get a hold. Approved, you get a gun. Denied, you don't get the gun and there's a problem. It's a big situation. And a hold means there's a potential issue with someone either with a similar name or a similar social security number that has a problem with their profile and they need some research, okay? At that point, they will basically say, we're going to call you back in 3 days because NICS is going to call us back and tell us yes or no. That's what happens, and the gun goes on hold. The store keeps the money and the gun in the safe. It's got your name on it, but it's there. Now, there's an expiration date on that NICS background check. Okay, so for example, if the NICS does not call the store back in I think it's 10 days. I want to say it's 10 days. It might be 9. You can leave it in the comments field below if it's not, if you know better. But basically, if they don't call back within the time frame that's allotted, then the gun is released to the customer because it's obvious there's not a red flag, they just haven't called you yet. So that's it, that's the whole system. Now, what 1446 is going to do is basically take that hold period and move it into basically a designation where it can be on hold forever. So they're removing that expiration date. Now, gun control advocates would say, well, that's good. That means that they take their time and they get the right research on the person before a gun is released to someone with psychological issues or mental issues or different areas. Okay, I get it, that's your perspective, I disagree, but whatever. Here's the downside. Potentially, they have the ability to do soft bans on firearms in a worst case scenario, and this is why we resist this, because they could actually go out and they could say, you know, I just haven't called them back yet, but they're not getting a gun, so at least, you know, it's not going anywhere, I can take my time. You don't have your money, you don't have your firearm asset, and the gun shop does, and they have to hold it indefinitely. Now, what that does for you is it screws you out of your money and it prevents you from basically expressing your Second Amendment rights. In my opinion, both of these systems, H.R. 8 and H.R. 1446, are violations of the Constitution, and the court is going to have a field day with this. But that's essentially what we're talking about. Now, this is really important, this piece. One of the things we've been talking about over the last 3 months on this channel is the Democrats have been signaling weakness, and they have been. Every video, I stand by every video that we did. And this is what I want to say to that aspect. They have the House, the Senate, and the White House. They believe they have a mental mandate, and they all advocated for mass gun confiscation, military weapons off the streets, assault-style weapons shouldn't be available, we should hold the gun companies responsible, all these far-left ideals. However, when it finally comes time to sneak a bill past all committees, which is very subversive, they basically choose the battleground, right? Follow me. So if they choose the battleground because they get to decide what they want to assault because they're assaulting our rights, They're choosing the gun show loophole and the background checks on both bills, 8 and 1446. So why, if you have all the gusto and all the power, why would you choose a lesser item that you've decided isn't really that impressive compared to the other things that you want and you campaigned on? Why would you do that? The answer is because we have the court of public opinion on our side. We are growing on a nationwide basis for our gun rights, and they're going on an area where they think that they can win. Guys, understand, this point that they're attacking, like they're attacking a hill which is not where they want to go. They want to end up over here on gun confiscation, gun laws, assault weapon bans, all these things. But they're choosing background checks and transfers. That's before it goes to the Senate. That's before the Senate takes it up for a vote. That's before the Senate debates whether it should be a law or not. And before the Senate sends back another bill to the House, which the House then has to vote on, and then go back to the Senate should the House not change anything. Then Biden has to actually sign it. There are so many steps that they're going to lose ground in this legislative process, which is the beauty of our legislative process. Why would they start so low on the chain? The reason why is they are starting from a position of weakness. This is our time, guys. We are bred for this fight, and we can win it by calling our representatives, reaching out to our senators, and putting pressure on them. It works. This is something that we have to do. You and I together, we are making an impact. And don't for a second think, just because they're coming at us, it means the end of the world, because we are going to put up a hell of a fight for our Second Amendment rights. And we're going to make an impact. And together, we're going to make that impact. Check another channel if you don't like my message. Check this channel, share it out, do whatever you need. But the bottom line is, guys, HR 8 and HR 1446 are here. It's the first battle of the Biden administration, and we're in this together. And I look forward to seeing what we can accomplish. So until tomorrow or later today, I don't know. I'm going to put out a lot of videos. I'm Braden. Thanks for stopping by.